Namaste. Tonight I'm going to read Book 10, Chapter 7, on the checking of the rise of the Vindhya range in the Maha Devi Bhagavatam. Om Bhagavatam Mahakaya Surya Koti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sutta said, hearing the words of the Devas, Agastya, the best of the Brahmins, promised that he would carry out their works. O Rishis, all the Devas that became very glad when the Muni, born of the water jar, promised thus. They bade goodbye to him and went back gladly to their own abodes. The Muni then spoke to his wife thus, O daughter of the king, the Vindhya mountain has baffled the progress of the sun's course and has thus caused a great mischief. What the Munis, the sayers of truths, said before referring to Kasi are now coming to my mind when I am thinking why this disturbance has overtaken me. They said that various hindrances would come to him at every step. Who is a sadhu intending to settle at Kashi, let him who wants mukti never quit Kashi, the avimukta place in any case. But, oh dear, today I have got one hindrance during my stay at Kashi. Thus, talking with much regret on various subjects with his wife, the Muni bathed in the Manikarnika Ghat, saw the Lord Visveshvara, worshipped Dandapani, and went to the Kala Bhairava. He said in the following terms, O mighty armed Kala Bhairava, thou destroyest the fare of the Bhaktas. Thou art the god of this Kashi city. Then why art thou driving me away from this Kashi Dham? O Lord, thou removest all the obstacles of the devotees and thou preservest them. Then why, O destroyer of the sorrows of the Bhaktas, art thou removing me from here? Never I blamed others, nor did I practice any hypocrisy with any person, nor did I lie. Then under what sin thou art driving me away from Kashi? O Rishis, thus praying to Kalabhairava, the Muni, Agastya, born of water jar, and the husband of Lopamudra, went to Sakshi Ganesha, the destroyer of all evils, and seeing and worshipping him, went out of Kashi and proceeded to the south. The Muni, the ocean of great fortune, left Kashi, but he became very much distressed to leave it, and he remembered it always. He began to march on with his wife, as if riding on his car of asceticism. He arrived at the Vindhya mountain in the twinkling of an eye and saw that the mountain has risen very high and obstructed the passage of the sun in the heavens. The Vindhya mountain, seeing the Muni Agastya in front, began to tremble, as if desirous to speak something to the earth in a whisper, became low and dwarfish, and bowed down to the Muni, and fell down with devotion in saksangas, with devotion just like a stick, dropped flat on the ground before the Muni. Seeing the Vindhya thus low, the Muni Agastya became pleased and spoke with a gracious look, O child, better remain in this state until I come back, for, O child, I am quite unable to ascend to your lofty heights. Thus saying, the Muni became eager to go to the south, and crossing the peaks of the Vindhya, alighted gradually again to the plains. He went on further to the south and saw the Sri Saila mountain, and at last went to the Malayachala, and there, building his ashrama hermitage, settled himself. O Saunaka, the Devi Bhagavati, worshipped by the Muni, went to the Vindhya mountain and settled there, and became known in the three worlds by the name of Vindhyavasini. Sutta said, anybody who hears this highly pure narrative of the Muni Agastya and Vindhya becomes freed of all his sins. All his enemies are destroyed in no time. Thus hearing gives knowledge to the Brahmanas, victory to the Kshatriyas, wealth and corn to the Vaishyas, and happiness to the Sudras. If anybody once hears this narrative, he gets dharma. If he wants dharma, gets unbounded wealth. If he wants wealth and gets all desires, and if he wants his desires fulfilled in ancient times, Swayambhuva Manu worshipped this Devi with devotion and got his kingdom for his own Manvantara period. O Saunaka, thus I have described to you the holy character of the Devi in this Manvantara. What more shall I say? Mention, please. Here ends the 7th chapter of the 10th book on the checking of the rise of the Vindhya range in the Mahapuranam Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Ved Vyasa. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Patra Kali Parita Kalish. Om Tuya Mata Chapita Tuya Tuya Pandas Church Shanti Shanti Shanti.